Hello everybody, and this video here today is about what happened to our first original YouTube channel. Some of you might not know and some of you might know we did have a YouTube channel that was also called EasterlyPoint. It was just spaced EasterlyPoint. This one here used to be spaced as well, but we just combined the two words. And that channel, the original, was run by me, done by me, all the YouTube work, making sure copyright claims, all of that was done by me. And the editing was all done by me. The videos I pretty much took care of. My husband was just like along for the ride type deal, but it was solely like my channel, what I wanted to start, what I wanted to do. I just loved videos, videography, editing, all of that so much. It was such a stress relief for me. It was exciting, it was different, it was a change from my day-to-day, what I always done. Oh my goodness, it was just one of the happiest times in my life. Sorry, that was Dodger. But I absolutely enjoyed it. Oh my god, like immensely enjoyed it in the beginning. And here's what changed and what we're making sure we are doing now with our channel in terms of content versus then. So back in 2017, 2018, we started up our original channel, EasterlyPoint YouTube channel. And we did vlogs, unboxings. My husband, we did some of his racing stuff, and that was pretty much our content with that channel. We would take people along to different locations and areas around the island and just showcase them. That's what that was about. And here was mistake number one of that channel that I don't want to repeat or do with this channel. That channel, we had a lot of social media outlets. We had Twitter, we had a Facebook channel for it. We had an Instagram for it. We were everywhere you could imagine in terms of social media, just keeping up with it, steady updating. And I mean, it was like day to day to day, update, update, update. And it was all me who was doing it. It was me updating the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook page, all of that for EasterlyPoint. And I also had to do videos, and I was committed to doing daily videos. So I was uploading a video every single day, plus trying to keep up with all the social media every single day. And I was also very, very adamant about communicating with anybody who commented on any of those platforms, as well as anyone who commented on our YouTube channel. So I was quite busy with this. Eventually, it did start to take a toll, and it took a bit of the enjoyment out of the YouTube channel because it became very business oriented. Because when it came to that social media, we were then having people ask us, oh, can you go here or there, and we've seen you go here in a video but seen this in the background, can you go back and just check this out more, this, that. So then I started really becoming a major people pleaser and just trying to make everybody who was watching happy. So the content started to drift more towards what everybody else was wanting and less what I was wanting. And a lot of that came too because our channel, the original one, started to blow up fast. It was a matter of 2-3 months. We were seeing over 1,000 subscribers just like that. And it was, like I said, very quick. But I was very on the up and up with all the social media. I was very up and up with what they wanted. That's what I was going to produce and put out. And it just became less about what I wanted and what was making me happy, and more about just making everybody else happy and what everyone else wanted. And it just started to suck away some of the enjoyment and why I originally started up the channel. That was issue number one. And I just started to go with it and go with the flow, but I knew eventually it was going to take a toll, and it was going to take a toll on my enjoyment of the channel, what the channel was originally about, because like I said, me and my husband, he was pretty much in the videos, but he didn't want to be, and still doesn't want to be, center of attention of the videos. He doesn't mind if I'm just vlogging and he is there in the moment, or I'll communicate with him and he'll say something back, or he'll say something in it, and he doesn't mind me editing it and putting it in the video. He's okay with that. He's completely fine with it. We discussed it. He doesn't mind in the videos, but he doesn't want to be center of the videos, or he doesn't want to be, okay, so say if I'm doing his racing videos, for example, out at the track. Now, those are, I guess, center videos because it's pretty much me filming everything he's doing out at the racetrack, but he doesn't want me like in his face constantly asking him question after question, or asking him to take the camera and just all this jazz. I know where the boundary is, and he knows where the boundary is of his comfort level, so I'm not going to push it, and he respects that, and I respect him enough not to do that. So anytime you do see him in videos and stuff like that, literally it's to his comfort level and what was okay with him. And that is okay by me. I don't expect to ever push him to a spot where he's uncomfortable in terms of filming and being in videos and stuff like that. So we do know each other enough to know where that fine line is. He does like being in the videos, but doesn't like to be the actual focus and center of the videos. Back to the original channel, like I said, it was his racing videos, unboxing videos, and it was mostly like vlogs, day-to-day stuff, what we were doing. And that was the channel. And I just felt very obligated to make sure it was content that everybody wanted, and I wanted to make sure I could stay on a day-to-day basis with it. There were days I was absolutely exhausted, or there were other things going on, but I was like, no, I still have to produce this video. I still have to keep up with all the social media. And it just became so chaotic. And like I said earlier, it just really started to suck the fun and enjoyment out of it. Issue number 2 that came up with that channel. I had this old Dell laptop, and I ended up having that laptop since I graduated high school. It was a graduation gift for me. And I had that laptop for years and years and years and years. And I never had an antivirus protection program on it. That was my biggest mistake. And because of that, my YouTube account and all that stuff ended up getting chaotic with virus issues and problems. I'd reach out and try to get help about it, trying to get situations straightened out with it, but apparently it was like too far gone with this virus and stuff that was on it. I was freaking out, I was panicking, all my stuff was on it. I started like just rushing to get everything off of it because I knew, okay, my laptop is like days, moments away from completely shutting down. Then all of a sudden I get a boom, a thing on my screen from YouTube, and YouTube was like, hey, you're like not allowed on here anymore. And I looked at because he wasn't my husband at the time, he was still my fiance, and I just looked at him and I was like, what just happened? I started freaking out, I started panicking. I was like, oh my goodness, like I didn't do anything. Near the beginning of the channel, I did have, I think it was like one copy, it was like a strike. It wasn't like I don't even know if it was a copyright strike. It was just because there was music played in a video or something, and I like just yanked it down really quick. But it wasn't enough to pretty much say like, you're done. You can't be here anymore type deal. And I freaked out. So I contacted YouTube looking for an answer. Why did this happen? What's going on? And their response was pretty much like, we looked into it, no. And I couldn't understand. I was like, what? I didn't do anything though. So I just started explaining like, listen, like I have a virus that pretty much took over my laptop. Because at that point then too, my laptop was like cahoots. I was just steady, just messaging YouTube, trying to get answers, trying to figure out what was going on, why they did this, what was happening. And then I started seeing on forums, on Reddit forums and things like that, that people were complaining, saying that YouTube was implementing this new like system that would just go in and pretty much eliminate channels that seem to be issues and this, that, and the other thing. And there were a bunch of people on there just complaining, saying that their channel ended up getting shut down for no apparent reason, just because this computer generated thing was going in and pretty much shutting down their channel, and then YouTube was going in and it would take months and months before they actually would fix it and straighten out the issue and everything like that. But I knew personally that there was nothing I did wrong, and I couldn't understand it, and I was so stressed out, so upset about it, so disheartened, because I absolutely loved all my subscribers. I loved the channel, but at the same time, because my husband and I, we were deciding, okay, are we still going to fight this, still going to go back and forth about it? You know for a fact that there was nothing technically with your channel that you did wrong. We know there was a virus on the computer. If there was anything behind the scenes that happened, okay, but shouldn't YouTube mention what that was so we can be notified and we can clear up the issue with them? It was just a hot mess. But like I said, we were back and forth emailing YouTube for a bit. And it got to the point, I just said to my husband, you know what, forget it. I don't even care anymore. I'm just over it. And technically, maybe it's a good thing, because this channel, I'm kind of over it. I enjoyed it in the beginning. It was a lot of fun and it was exciting, but now it's taken a toll. I don't enjoy it as much. I'm just drained out from all the social media and everything else. And I had enough. It was a few weeks then after that I decided to shut down all the social media accounts that we had, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, for that channel. And I don't even think I might have, I can't recall if I gave people a heads up, like, we're done with this type situation, but I was over it. And I just wanted a break from it all. And it was kind of nice just to get a break from all the social media, from YouTube, from feeling obligated every day to post a video, from feeling obligated to always update my social media accounts, from answering comments and things like that. It was just nice to have a break. And a year or two passed, and I said, you know what? Let's start up another channel, but I don't want all the social media attached to it. I don't want Twitter, I don't want Instagram, I don't want nothing like that. I don't think TikTok was really a big thing at that time yet, but I didn't want any of that. So this was, I'd say, 2019, 2020, roughly, when we decided to start up that channel, maybe a little later. And I started to get in the groove of it. I started posting some videos that we had from our old channel on there. I did that for a little bit, and I just said to my husband, no, you know what, I'm not ready for this. Let's just use this as a personal channel. We didn't even have it the same name as EasterlyPoint, and I just straight up said, I want to use this for a personal channel. That is it. I don't want to use this anymore for other people type deal. So that's what we did with that channel. It just became me and my husband, and all the videos we had on that we got rid of, and we just go on that channel to pretty much watch all of our favorite YouTubers and to comment and stuff like that on videos. I don't comment like as much as I used to just because so much is going on, but I did. That was the channel I would go on just like to comment. And when some of my favorite YouTubers would live stream, that's the channel I would go on to just communicate back and forth with them, because I didn't ever, and even now when we start up this channel, I don't want to be steady feeling like I'm promoting or pushing my channel through them on their channels and their content and video. I'd rather just use our other channel to communicate and do all that with, because I don't like anyone thinking or feeling like I'm using their live stream or their video to push or promote this channel or anything like that. I don't ever want anyone who I really enjoy and love to watch ever think that, because that would break my heart, because that is not why I comment or why I watch their live streams. If I'm watching it, it's because I really like it. If I'm watching your videos and I comment, it's because I really like it. But I just don't want that, because I know with the original channel, somebody came at me when I had the original EasterlyPoint and said that that's what I was doing, and it broke my heart because I loved their content, and it just, for them to think that I was just promoting that channel by doing that, it really hurt my feelings. It hurt me. I was so sad about it, because I was like, no, I really like your stuff. I enjoy it. I am not here commenting just to promote my channel or nothing. And oh, I felt so bad. But I know this person that I watched, they were a lot younger, but like they were a really good gaming channel. They were really entertaining and just fun. But I then was like, okay, well, let's just use our personal channel to communicate, and no cross communication or them thinking anything, because we have no videos on this channel and they're not going to get upset. And I don't know, I still like to protect everybody else's feelings too, and I don't like upsetting anybody else. So we just use that channel now in terms of commenting on live streams when we can. There are times every now and then I'll be like caught up in editing a video or something, and I will end up seeing someone's live stream on or whatever, and I'll start communicating, and then I'm like, oh, I'm using this channel and not my other channel. Shoot, the one that went, because like I said, our other channel has absolutely no videos or anything on it, so that's why I use it, because I don't want it to be people thinking I'm trying to endorse or promote this channel. Because it was like 2 weeks ago or something, there was a lot of stuff coming on the news, and I seen one of the channels I absolutely love go live, and I was in the middle of waiting for one of my videos to finish exporting, and I just hopped on and I started talking, and then when they even said, oh, this is a different name, I was just like, hey, it's Jenny and Ryan, like, what are you doing type deal. And then I seen the name, I was like, oh crap, I'm on my other channel, I'm here. But I was like, it is what it is at this point. I'm already talking to them, and they're really nice people, and I don't think at any point they would think that I hopped on their live stream to promote or endorse my own channel, because I absolutely do really care about these. I might as well tell you, it was Diz Life of Ours. I've been watching them for years, and I absolutely love them. I pretty much seen their channel grow, and I started watching their videos from like, as soon as I seen their channel and I liked their content, they can vouch for this. I went right back to the very beginning, and I just started watching all of their videos. And when I really like your channel and I love your content, that's what I do. I will start from the beginning, and I will watch and watch and watch all your videos, because to me, if I love one of your videos or two, the best way and the greatest way to help promote them and help that person grow is by getting the views up on their other videos and just watch them. But oh my goodness, yeah, I really like that channel. Like I said, our other one just became a personal one, and I took a step back, and then it was this one I started up. And then it was roughly a year and a half ago, I said to my husband, I really, really, really miss doing YouTube videos, putting up content. It was just a good stress relief for me. It made me really happy. I enjoyed it in the beginning. It became less enjoyable when all the social media and all that stuff came into effect. I want to do it my way. I want to do what makes me happy. And I want to show stuff and talk about things that make me really happy, that make me feel good, or stuff I just want to get off my chest. And not to be rude or, you know, anything like that. I just don't want to make this channel about everybody else because once that starts happening, I become less focused about what I want to promote and what I like. I just want this to be a place that helps me relieve my stress, that makes me happy, and I know that will showcase through the videos, because in my old channel, you could really start to see even my mood start to slide, because I felt like I was just pushing out content that was making everybody else happy, and I was just not happy. There were certain places people were like Googling where I lived and seeing like certain things, and were like, oh, can you check this out or go here? And I do that, and it wasn't something I had planned for that day or I wanted to do that day. And I was just like, oh, but I feel obligated to do it. But I know with this, and even my husband and I both discussed it, when doing up another channel, that was not going to happen. It was going to be about what was making me happy and what I wanted to do. Another thing we decided to change when doing this channel, it was simply any videos I post on this channel are videos I want to post, what I feel in the mood to do that day. There are times I'll start up a series and I'm right into it, and then I could feel my energy and myself start to disconnect from that, and I will stop. I might go back to that series again, or I might just leave it and say, okay, you know what? That was enough content and enough videos for that series, so that's over with. Do something else now. I don't want this channel ever to feel like it's staying stationary and it's the same things day in and day out. At least I don't try to. If it happens, I guess it happens, because it's probably what's making me happy right then and there in those moments and that time and that period. But I'm also going to be posting things that make me really, really happy and what I'm enjoying and what I'm doing in the moment. And the videos might be about my dogs one day, and then the next day it might be about my husband's racing, or it might be renovation work around the house, or whatever the case may be. I just want to post on the channel things that give me light and make me happy. Number 2, when doing this channel, me and my husband discussed it, and it's no other social media. No TikTok. What did I even just call that? No TikTok, no Instagram, no Facebook, no Twitter, no, I don't even know the other ones. There's probably a bajillion, kajillion different types of social media sources nowadays. I don't even know. But none of that. I don't want to be focused and take my time and my energy on that. I did try to return to Instagram for like a week or 2. Just to test the waters, just do one social media. And I had the link on this channel and everything for a few days, and that was it. It was literally, I think, if you guys seen it, it was there for like a week or 2 at the most. And I was just testing the waters, and I would just put up like memory type stuff, pictures from trips and things like that. And it was the moment I was getting comments about, would you like to promote this? Would you like to endorse this? Hey, we would like to have you as like a, what is it called? Those people that promote things and stuff, like an influencer type dealio. We would like you to do that. And I was like, you know what? No. Now I remember why exactly I didn't like Instagram. And do I want to fall into that trap again of all this social media stuff taking over? No. And I shut it down. And you probably see, if you paid attention at all, the little icon was up in the corner underneath our header on this channel, and it just disappeared. Instagram was gone. I was over it. And I was like, no. I told my subscribers in videos a while back that when doing up this channel, I wanted to keep this channel, just this channel, no other social media. I wanted it to be a place that every day the video would be a surprise. And like I mentioned to you guys a while back in a previous video, I find that other social media takes away that enjoyment, that anticipation for the next upcoming video, because you're kind of seeing behind the scenes with all this other social media. So it doesn't make the video coming out as exciting or like, oh, here we go, the video's about to come out type deal, or is she gonna post one today? I'm curious. I know, like, there gotta be one soon because it's probably been days or a day later or whatever the case may be. I just feel other social media just takes away from what we are trying to accomplish here with our channel. Other people have other opinions on it. I know not having other social media is probably causing our channel not to grow as quickly and as promptly, and that is okay with me. I never ever wanted to start YouTube just for the subscriber count. What happened to our original channel and how it was blowing up so quickly and becoming 1,000 and then 1,200 and then 1,400 subscribers in a matter of like 2 or 3 months was unreal and unbelievable. But when we started up this channel, in the beginning, I think I would even post videos. It was very scattered. It would be like 1 or 2 here, and then probably 5 or 6 another day or a week, and then it'd be spread out again. Like when we first started up this channel, it was very sporadic, very spread out. I had no set date or deadline for things. I just wanted to throw videos out there and just see what happened. And I put up all of our old content from our old channel, and when all that was posted, I was like, okay, I'll start putting up the new stuff now, and here we go. Let's get into this. Let's do this. But if this channel is slow growing, that is okay with me. If nobody watches, that is okay by me. If we never have a lot of subscribers, that is okay by me. Likes and views, all that stuff. I do this just simply for the enjoyment, because I like the entertaining factor. I like just the memory factor of keeping all those memories there for me and my husband. I don't know. If people watch it and enjoy it too, that's great. That's amazing. That's so heartwarming and so wonderful to know. But if people don't at the same time, that's fine too. It is to each their own. And then the last decision when it came to this channel, sole ownership. After all the chaos and everything happened with our original EasterlyPoint channel, and the reason we wanted to keep the name the same is because that was where it all started and the foundation started, and the name that me and my husband kind of both came up with together. I just wanted to go, I guess, kind of full circle when it came to that. But when it came to the decision about ownership, I really wanted my husband this time to take a bit of the reins and just have the ownership. He does so much for me. Absolutely. He does a lot. He's incredible and amazing. He doesn't give himself enough credit for everything he does. And when it came down to the decision, I figured it was best off that he be sole ownership of this channel. Also, we both discussed it, and because of the issues with the original channel, to disconnect from any confusion or issues with YouTube, I was like, okay, I'm stepping back, you're stepping in, you're gonna take this one on so they can't ever come back. And at least then too, like if there's any music that seems that it shouldn't be there or anything like that, my husband can kind of catch it before I do at times, so there's a second person. But the main and biggest reason, I just wanted my husband to realize that my accomplishments are also his accomplishments. And I couldn't think of a better way to do that than have him as sole owner of this channel. But that is it for this video. Hopefully that explains a bit on why our old channel shut down and this new channel started up type deal. Like I said, in terms of other social media, you're not gonna see it. We tried the Instagram route. I just wasn't feeling it, was not 100% invested and into it. And it wasn't just the comments, it was just something about it too. I was like, wait a second, like I didn't want to go down this path with other social media. I just wanted to solely based YouTube. If you're subscribed to this channel, there's a high chance you're not going to see us anywhere else on social media, and if you do, it's not legit us. And I also just want to say a huge and sincere thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far. It's so greatly appreciated. It's amazing. It's so humbling to know that people actually watch and people comment and everything like that. Thank you. We're so grateful. It truly means a lot to both of us. And have a great day, and I'll see you all again real soon. Bye, guys.